Hello, in this video we will learn about structures. So what are structures? Structure is a collection of variables of different data types under a single name. It is a derived data type. Struct keyword is used to declare structure and the syntax is struct keyword followed by the structure name and then within it the data type followed by the name of the variable. Now, why do we need structures? Suppose we want to store information about a person, suppose his name, citizenship number, salary, we can use different variables to store this information. But if we need to store the information of more than one person, then creating new variables for each of this person will be a tedious job. Also, the program would become increasingly difficult to understand. In order to avoid this, structures are used. We will have collection of all related information under a single name person structure and use it for every person. Now, when a struct type is declared, no storage or memory is allocated. To allocate memory of a given structured type and work with it, we need to create the variables. Now, this is how we create structure variables. Struct person, and within it we are declaring three data types: first of the character type, second of the integer type, and third of the float type. Then within the main function we are using the struct keyword followed by person1, person2 and p20, and these are creating elements of type struct person. Another way of creating the struct variable is using these variable names just after declaring the structure. Note that the semicolon is put after declaring the variables. This is a more shorter and more convenient way of declaring structure variables. So now, how to access the members of a structure? There are two types of operators used for accessing members of a structure. First is the dot or the member operator, and the second is the arrow, which is actually hyphen followed by greater than a symbol, which is the structure pointer operator. Now let us look at an example to understand how we use these operators to access the members of the structure. Now here in this code we have a structure distance which contains two variables feet and inch of the type int and float respectively, and dist1, dist2 and sum are variables of type struct distance. Now in the int main we are entering values for the first distance, that is for dist1. So first we are entering the value of feet. So the value we will enter, we need to store it in the feet variable of dist1 variable of the type struct distance. So in order to do this we are using address of dist1 dot feet. So using this dot we are accessing the element, we are accessing the variable feet of dist1. Similarly in the second one we are using dist1 dot inch to access the inch variable of the dist1 variable of the struct distance type, and the same process is continued for dist2 struct variable as well. Now in order to add the feet of both of these two distances we are using sum dot feet, that is we are accessing the feet variable of the structure variable, and then we are using again dist1 dot feet and dist2 dot feet and then adding them together. Similar approach is used for the sum inch as well, and then we are printing it. So now let's run this program. So enter 4, 5, then 6, 7. So as you can see that the sum of the entered distances is calculated. We use typedef keyword to create an alias name for data types. It is commonly used with structures to simplify the syntax of declaring variables. Now this code is equivalent to this code. As you can see that the syntax is simplified. And with that we come to the end of our basic course for C programming. Check out various courses on our YouTube channel and website to learn more. Some courses that I would like to recommend are Embedded C programming course and the Arduino programming course. Also, you can practice your C programming skills by checking out some quizzes and interview questions on our website. Also, you can practice your C programming skills by checking out some quizzes and interview questions on our website. Thank you.